Hello everyone, this is our home. Please make sure you'll subscribe and share. Carrington Training Update, July 28th. Tactical Session and Structure Focus. Players return from the US tour and dove into intense full-team training, drills emphasizing pressing, high-speed transitions, and system-based sets under Coach Amorim. Rondo drills and positional group work helped reinforce pattern play and tactical cohesion, preseason fitness, and tactical sharpness. Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo continued to integrate well, while senior internationals like Casemiro and Dalot joined conditioning sessions. Small-sided games and rondo circuits pushed decision-making and tempo up a level. Academy stars step up. Young talents including Chido, Obi, Jack Fletcher, and Aiden Heaven featured prominently. Obi scored in post-tour drills. Fletcher's composure impressed during short-pitch competitions. The coaching staff continues to prioritize youth development alongside squad routines. Ahmad, Euro, and Ligt leadership. Veterans like Ligt and Ligt and Mazraoui helped direct drills. Ligt even scored in a round-robin match ending the session, underscoring his leadership role among peers and promising squad integration. Bomb squad and GK fitness. Former squad members Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony, Malaysia remain in separate routines as exit talks continue. Andre Onana is still sidelined with a hamstring problem and is expected to miss early fixtures, with Altay Bayindir leading goalkeeping work and backing up well in his absence. £50 million Carrington upgrade progress. The long-awaited overhaul of Carrington nears completion. The new facility, with complementary spaces like a recreational area, barbershop, upgraded gym, and cryotherapy, aims to elevate training environment and foster player retention on site. Training breakdown. Area highlights. Tactical build-up, system-based drills, rondos, pressing. Integration. Cunha, Mbeumo blend into attacking patterns. Academy involvement, youth prospects impress in competitive small games. Squad hierarchy, senior players guiding drills. Ligt delivers leadership. Goalkeeping rotation, Bayindir stepping up during Onana rehab. Facility upgrade, New Carrington offering world-class amenities. Training breakdown. Area highlights. Tactical build-up, system-based drills, rondos, pressing. Integration. Cunha, Mbeumo blend into attacking patterns. Academy involvement, youth prospects impress in competitive small games. Squad hierarchy, senior players guiding drills. Ligt delivers leadership. Goalkeeping rotation, Bayindir stepping up during Onana rehab. Facility upgrade, New Carrington offering world-class amenities. Amorim prepared to reintegrate exiled Man United players. Evaluations not met. July 26. Reuters. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has said he is prepared to reintegrate the club's exiled players into his squad if they cannot be sold for fees that match the valuations expected by the former Premier League champions. Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Anthony, and Tyrell Malaysia have been excluded from the squad that has traveled to the United States for the club's preseason tour, with the quartet seeking transfers away from Old Trafford. But while they have had to work separately from the first-team squad since United returned for training ahead of the new season, Amorim acknowledged he would be prepared to accept the players back into his squad should they not be sold. Some players have to find a new place to have more space in the team, and other players clearly show they want a new challenge and want new teams, Amorim told reporters in Chicago ahead of Saturday's preseason meeting with West Ham United. We are just allowing these players to have time to think and to decide. If we reach a point where they have to join the team, they will join the team because they are our players. I'm ready to receive the players. They have more competition. If you want to play in the World Cup next year, you need to play. So I'm really happy with that because I have more options. If they have to fight each other to play, for me it's perfect. United have signed Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo so far in the transfer window, while England winger Marcus Rashford has left to join Barcelona on loan as Amorim's side looks to bounce back from a lowly 15th place finish in last year's league table. The club's financial situation is such that United need to sell players if they want to add to their squad. Chief Executive Omar Barada and Director of Football Jason Wilcox are charged with finding buyers for their bomb squad. I know for a fact these people, Jason, Omar, and the club, have a number for these players, said Amorim. If they don't reach that, they will be Manchester United players. No doubt about that. Manchester United continue refining their system under Amorim, mixing tactical drills with game simulations and incorporating youth talent into the framework. While bombardment of new signings like Cunha and Mbeumo enhances attacking depth, the squad's focus remains on sharpening bodies and strategies ahead of the Premier League kickoff. Man United transfer news live. Benjamin Sesko contact. Martin Holman bid. Donnarumma wait. Keep across all the latest Manchester United transfer news and analysis, including updates on Benjamin Sesko, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ollie Watkins, Antony, and more. Hello, and welcome back to the Manchester United transfer blog on Monday, July 28th. United were in action over the weekend, with Ruben Amorim's side starting their Premier League Summer Series endeavours with a 2-1 win over West Ham United. Captain Bruno Fernandes scored a brace before Jared Bowen pegged one back in the United States to maintain the Reds' unbeaten pre-season. Attention now turns back to the transfer window, and two names that were in the headlines over the weekend were Benjamin Sesko and Gianluigi Donnarumma. Sesko is the latest striker linked with a move to Old Trafford, while Donnarumma's contract situation at PSG has left United on high alert, though there's also the potential for some high-profile exits, with Antony now close to securing a move to Saudi Arabia. Al Nassr are said to be the front-runners to land the Brazilian Højlund offered new exit plan. Rasmus Højlund is reportedly being watched closely by those at AC Milan. Højlund is set to fit the bill, with Darwin Núñez and Juve star Dusan Vlahovic also of interest. Rasmus Højlund also remains of interest. His agent recently offered him to Milan, although it's Manchester United who would need to agree to a loan with an option to buy. United make contact with Leipzig. Manchester United have begun background talks with RB Leipzig over a proposed move for Benjamin Sesko. Fabrizio Romano expressed that on Monday, United's hierarchy opened up conversations about trying to beat Newcastle United to his signature. In a video uploaded to YouTube, he said, Man United also in the recent hours on Sunday night, on Monday morning made new contacts with Sesko's camp. Not directly with the player, but with agents of the player to start conversations about eventual numbers, the contract, the project, the vision. So Man United are starting to move. Newcastle have already presented their project and are prepared to match the financial request. Any deal is seen as slightly complicated due to the finances involved, given the Red Devils still need to seek exits for the likes of Antony, Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, and Tyrell Malaysia. His price remains set at £60 to £70 million this summer, with add-ons perhaps taking a deal closer to the £80 million mark. United have set a blueprint for striker search. But after signing two Premier League proven attackers to strengthen their number 10 options, it would be no surprise if United followed suit in their search for a natural number 9. Liam Delap was attainable via a £30 million release clause, but ended up at Chelsea, meaning that has forced United to look elsewhere for a goal-getter. In truth, there are a limited number of Premier League strikers United could realistically try and sign before the end of the window, and even then sales remain vitally important. Ollie Watkins of Aston Villa and Crystal Palace's Jean-Philippe Mateta are probably the two most attractive options right now. Nevertheless, the signings of Mbeumo and Cunha show that United want players with Premier League pedigree. Kolo Muani emerges as an option. United are being linked with a move for Randall Kolo Muani. Evening Standard says the 26-year-old PSG man would be available for permanent transfer this summer. The France international scored 8 goals in 16 appearances for Juventus, with his loan deal proving fruitful. Ruben Amorim has a whole host of options on his current shortlist, which includes Benjamin Sesko, Ollie Watkins, and Jean-Philippe Mateta. Sesko prefers United. Benjamin Sesko is a name that simply will not go away this summer. The RB Leipzig forward has been linked with United, Newcastle, and Arsenal, and his future is still not set in stone. Ruben Amorim wants a new number 9 and appears to be waiting for further outgoings before sanctioning his next addition. TBR Football have today stated that Sesko would prefer a move to Old Trafford over one to Newcastle. It remains to be seen, for now, whether the talented Slovenian ends up Mitrovic on United's radar. Another one you may have missed over the weekend is the story linking United with Alexander Mitrovic. Caught Offside have claimed that the Reds are planning a surprise move for the striker. He has scored 68 goals in the last 2 seasons in Saudi Arabia, and it's been said he would accept a pay cut to move to Old Trafford. Antony offered luxury escape route. Al Nassr have submitted an offer for Antony, and it's understood that the Brazilian is open to a move to Saudi Arabia. Team Talk have claimed that United want £43.7 million for Antony, with negotiations ongoing to reach an agreement. Antony, however, has given a green light to complete the move. Kolo Muani bid incoming. Randall Kolo Muani is set to be the subject of a bid from Man United in the coming days, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Juventus are also said to be monitoring the situation after having the striker on loan last season. Kolo Muani scored 8 goals in 16 Serie A appearances. Luke Shaw shock exit. You may have missed it over the weekend, but Luke Shaw has been tipped with a shock move out of Man United. The Sun have claimed that the defender is willing to listen to offers from Saudi Arabia amid uncertainty over his playing time under Ruben Amorim. Sesko open to United move. German journalist Guido Schaefer has claimed that Benjamin Sesko is open to a move to Man United despite the club having no European football to offer. It's claimed that Sesko would rather sign for United than Newcastle. United planning Brentford hijack. Man United are reportedly going head-to-head with Brentford to sign Mets teenager Idrissa Gueye. The youngster scored 5 goals in 17 appearances in League Two and is wanted by some Premier League sides. Brentford are thought to be ready to offer him first-team football. More on Donnarumma. According to Court Offside, United hold an interest in signing Donnarumma in the summer transfer window. The Italian is understood to be at a stalemate with PSG over a new contract, and United have shortlisted him as an option to bolster their goalkeepers. It is claimed that Donnarumma is ready to explore his options and PSG could be willing to sell him this summer as he enters the final year of his contract. L'Equipe understands that PSG are looking to the future as they potentially hope to replace Donnarumma this summer. It is claimed that the French and European champions are eyeing a move for Lille's promising shot stopper Lucas Chevalier. He would likely come in as PSG's new starter, and there is a feeling that Chevalier could be the club's first choice even if Donnarumma decides to stay. United keeper set to leave. According to our colleagues at Bristol Live, United's young goalkeeper Rudek Vitek is set to leave the club. It is being reported that Vitek is of interest to Championship club Bristol City, and the Robins are progressing with a deal. The deal is thought to be a season-long loan move, and while the paperwork is not signed yet, it is believed to be on the verge of completion in the next few days. Menu contact made. Tottenham have reportedly made contact over the potential signing of Kobbie Mainoo, according to Give Me Sport. After missing out on Morgan Gibbs-White, Spurs are said to be keen on landing Mainoo. The report states that informal inquiries have been made to see how difficult a move would be. Rashford makes Barcelona debut. Rashford has made his debut for Barcelona in their pre-season victory over Vissel Kobe. He came on at halftime and was replaced again in the 78th minute, not an uncommon practice in pre-season fixtures. Barca won 3-1 thanks to goals from Eric Garcia, Rooney Badji and Pedro Fernandez. Antony tipped for Ronaldo reunion. According to Footmercato, Al Nassr are interested in signing Antony this summer. It is understood the Saudi club have made an offer to United for the Brazilian. It has not been disclosed how much that offer was worth and whether or not Antony would be open to moving to the Middle East. What Amorim has said about want-away players. Despite Antony being one of 4 players currently wanting out of United, Amorim has admitted that they may not depart if a suitable offer is not submitted. If we reach a point where they have to join the team, they will join the team because they are our players. I know for a fact, these people, Omar, Jason and the club, have a number for these players. If they don't reach that, they will be Manchester United players, no doubt about that. I understand that clubs are waiting for the last minute, but they can have a surprise. I'm ready to receive the players. They have more competition, more competition. If you want to play in the World Cup next year, you need to play. Antony rejects 2 exit offers. According to Brazilian outlet Antenados, Antony has rejected 2 offers to return to his home country this summer. Botafogo and boyhood club Sao Paulo are both claimed to have made offers to the winger to return to South America. It is claimed that Antony appreciated those offers but did not feel that a move back to Brazil would be his best option at this stage of his career. Watkins has made his feelings known to Villa. Last season, the relationship between Watkins and Villa became testy when the forward was dropped in favor of United loanee Rashford. After making his return to the starting lineup, Watkins made his feelings clear. He's the manager at the end of the day, and you've got to respect his decision, but I'm not one of those players that's happy to sit on the bench. I was fuming I wasn't playing, and I let him know that. New competition for Watkins. While Men's Sport understands that United have not made a formal offer for Watkins yet, it appears that the Reds will have competition to complete a move for him. The Daily Mail understands Newcastle have the Villa man on their watch list this summer amid concerns that Isaac could now leave them. We understand that Villa remain adamant,